We are back. I'm about to tell y'all how I left college part 2, my boy. So look, bro, I left the story off at the end of my second year. So now we in summer. Going into my third year. Right, so this is the summer going into my third year. Now I don't have a car at this time. Right, I already did my 2 years in the dorms. I'm begging my mom, can I get an apartment? I'm like, hey mom, can I get an apartment? Can I get an apartment? Can I get an apartment? And cause I'm not gonna take my car up there because I got my hoopty, bro. Y'all know my car wasn't gonna make it. So I'm begging, I'm like, hey, can I get an apartment? I wanna move in with the homies. Y'all remember the homies we bringing females, we smoking weed, we doing, you know what I'm saying? We doing the whole thing. So she like, yeah, cool, all right, I'll let you get an apartment with your friends. She don't know though that that's what we're doing at this time. My mom's still on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Like she still think going to school, doing what I'm supposed to do. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I text him, I'm like, hey, I'm getting an apartment. One of the homies, he ended up graduating, he leaving. So that's who room I was gonna take over. It was just gonna be me and the homie, bro. It was gonna be us. We was gonna rock out. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna continue the tradition. And so now over summer, I'm happy I got my apartment. I'm hanging out with the homies. It's going smooth, right? I'm setting up plots, everything going green. Now, remind y'all, at this time, I'm not going to school. I got it made up in my head. I'm not going. I'm not going back. I'm done with school. Like, I'm going here to party. That was at the beginning of my junior year. That was my mindset. And I ended up getting out there, you know what I'm saying? My mom would pack up all my stuff. She drive me down there, right? I'm happy to get into my apartment. I'm like, it's lit. So when I get there, the homie, he at work. Because now, my mindset was, I was like, at some point, my mom is going to find out, right? I can't keep this a secret forever, but at least I want to have a job. So the other homies, they was already in Fresno. I'm back at home because I didn't move into the apartment yet. So now I get out there. Now they got their jobs. Now the homie, he put me on with this job through Indeed that he got, this little factory job. So now we cleaning peanut butter out of pipes, everything, you know what I'm saying? Cool, we making money, but that job only lasted 2 months. But now we getting females over. I'm having the time of my life, bro. I'm loving it, right? So fast forward, I end up leaving that job. So now we put out our YouTube video. Now our YouTube video is going up. Now we smoking, we drinking, we linking with females in this YouTube video. I had a group YouTube. So before I started this channel, I had a group YouTube with my boys. It was lit. We was having the time of our life. And just so happened, I had a MacBook, I was editing, and I was the one who posted the video, because like I said, I had the computer, like it was an art poster, so I posted it. And y'all know how I do my videos now, where I take a picture of myself or take a video and then put the link on my Instagram story. I did the same thing. And I got a cousin who's like my sister. Me and her, we was dumb close, and she all about school, she all about college, you know what I'm saying? She one of them smart kids. And me, I'm keep the band with y'all, I was never in college for learning. Like I never really cared about college. College was pretty pointless to me. And I messed up because I had promoted my YouTube video, but she was on my Instagram story, so she clicked the link, she watched it. And like out of nowhere, I get a call from her, and I'm like, that's strange. The day I post my YouTube video, so I answered, hey, how you doing, right? She like, what would I tell you about posting this shit? Like, and it hit me, like she going off on me. She like, I told you, don't be doing that. Don't go out there doing that. So I'm just getting an earful from her. And she like, I'm about to tell your mom, I'm gonna tell your auntie. So I'm like, man, here she go with this player hating shit. So now she ended up telling my mom and my aunt, she like, oh, look at what Jalen doing. She tried to make it out to be a joke. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Look at what he doing. This what he doing up in Fresno is a joke. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. My mom called me. She was disappointed. She was mad. And like, I ain't gonna lie, during that, because I feel like I let my mom down, because the way she did it to me, she's like, it's embarrassing, and I'm like, is it really that bad? And then I rewatched it, and then I was like, it wasn't that bad. She just overreacting, because like I said, my mom real holy, she real religious, she think like the littlest thing is the worst, so she blowing it all out of proportion. But I'm like, I'm already up here, they mad, okay, I'm gonna keep doing me, because at this point I already got caught. I might as well finish the job. So now I'm still living life. I'm going to college parties. I'm living it up. I'm not going to school. We linking different females. We got 2 mans, 3 men. Like, it was crazy, bro. So then we ended up, me and a homie, we ended up getting hired at the movie theater. So now we working at the movie theater. We talking to females there. It's lit. We having the time of our life, bro. We working. We making money. It's a little part-time gig, but we getting like 25, 30 hours a week. So that, I mean, what? Every 2 weeks we was making like 800, and our rent was only like 5. So, man, we had an extra 3 to just, 5, 6. But we had an extra $200-$300. We just pocketed it. We just had, like I said, chilling. And our job was literally a 5-minute walk from where we stayed. Less than a 5-minute walk. So we just going to work easy. We not wasting no money on gas. Like, lovely. And like I said, it's a movie theater, so it's females coming through there. We talking to females. And I ended up coming across this girl, bro, and it was like my last 2 months out there, last 2.5 months out there, I came across this girl, bro. And me and this girl, we was low-key in a little relationship for a little minute, and I fell for it. And it's like, how like you about to leave somewhere or you visiting somewhere, and it's like you run into the perfect person, you be like, why? Like, why can't you be where I'm from? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? And yeah, so I'm seeing this girl, I'm lucky catching feelings for her, and then but my move out day coming. My move out day was like, I think it was like July 14th. So my move out day coming, I'm working, just working, hanging out with her, I'm living it up. I'm trying to ignore the fact that my move out day coming. So my day ended up coming, I'm packing up, I tell her, I said, hey, I'm moving, and she started crying. I told her I missed her and everything. Like, I low-key got into a little love relationship during these months that I'm out here in Fresno while I'm getting caught up and not going to school, by my family. So I'm in a whole relationship now, but at the time though, I'm looking around and I'm like, dang, I got my own YouTube channel. So now that's how y'all see it today. Like the channel that y'all seeing me on right now, you feel me? Like, that's how I created it, bro. I was recording videos in my room. Go back to some of my old vids, bro. Y'all seeing recording vids in my room, bro. Like, that's what really got it started. So I'm thankful that, you know what I'm saying, I had went through that with my family, because I wouldn't be here with y'all today if I didn't do that, to keep it a band with y'all, bro. And so, I end up leaving. I moved back home, and I'm telling myself, like, I know my mom, she tripping on me, she's still mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom not letting this go. Like, I know she disappointed in me, bro. So I told myself, when I get home, bro, I'm gonna hit the ground working. Started working 2 jobs. I'm working at Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I had me a job at this sporting goods store. It was trash, but I mean, hey, I was making income, so it was decent. And then, you know what I'm saying, bro? I really locked in, because I was like, dang, like, I'm not gonna be in college, I'm not gonna be in school, bro. YouTube is my way, bro. And like, that's why y'all see me recording vids to this day, bro. Like, a lot of what I went through in college had to do with the trajectory of my life, bro. And I just wanted to share this with y'all. Like, don't ever give up on yourself just because y'all don't do what other people want y'all to do, bro. Like, yeah, bro, just stick to y'all plan, bros. And I will say one thing too, though, listen to y'all parents, because that's one thing I didn't do. Like, I want y'all to really, whatever y'all get from this story, bro, just understand that I didn't listen, bro. Like, I had it going on for myself. I had to support. I don't blame nobody for nothing, bro. This was all choices that I made, bro. And yeah, but like I said, I want to be a YouTuber, bro. Like, I wanted to do this. I didn't want to go to college, and I feel like that was the hardest thing for me to sit down and tell my mom, was like, this is what I wanted to do. Like, legit, just as a man, like, having that mother and son, conversation. And it was just one of those things where I was like, damn. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was depressed. Like, mentally, I was going through it, bro. And then, like I said, I moved back home. I started working, I started finding myself hitting the gym, bro. And, now, like, I'm in a much happier place. Like I said, giving y'all videos, entertaining y'all, bro. But, like I said, a setback only leads to a major comeback, bro. And you know what I'm saying? This is my comeback, and I'm glad that I'm recording it so y'all could be on the journey with me. But that's the story about how I left college, my boy. That was the final part 2. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe, bros. And I love y'all, and I thank y'all for tuning in, brody. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next vid. We out.